2022, looking at the housing market in Middle Tennessee. Last week, Realtors reported a 15-year high for existing home sales. That is across the nation. Where does Nashville fit into this whole picture? Madison Glassman joining us live here in town to tell us about the latest reports.
Well, Neil, good morning. Looking ahead to this year's real estate market, Steve Jolly, the president of Greater Nashville Realtors, says there are some things buyers and sellers need to be aware of. But before we take a look at those, let's take a look back for a second. In 2006, before the Great Recession, there were about 24,400 existing home sales in Greater Nashville. That number dropped the following year as we entered into the recession. Nashville's sales volume bounced back 7 full years ahead of the nation in 2014 with close to 25,000 existing home sales. Jolly says, of course, low inventory continues to be a problem in Middle Tennessee, and that is likely to persist this year. Every home on the market here sells, and folks are staying in them longer. But that's not the only thing buyers need to be aware of.
Rising interest rates, those are going to put a damper on the market. That's what I expect to slow the sales price appreciation down. And so I think that's really going to be what's going to be, other than the low inventory, interest rates are what's going to be the big thing for the market in 2022.
So some advice for buyers from Jolly: find a good loan officer, find a good realtor, and also don't let your expectations get too high. And some advice for the seller: repairs are apparently, they're not as common as they used to be, and the buyer might be more willing these days to put in the work. Reporting live in Nashville this morning, Madison Glassman, News 2.